Good morning guys, and welcome to Wednesday. After a few weeks of very unpredictable weather and a lot of rain, summer is supposed to arrive today. You cannot quite feel it in the air yet. It's super chilly outside and everything is so wet from massive rain yesterday, but I'm hoping that we get to see the arrival of summer throughout today and tomorrow. And I have a huge project ahead. One of the things you cannot avoid when working with vintage is things with discoloring or stains. And I've been putting all of these things aside for a long time. And now it's just time to face everything and do something about it. So I've bought a lot of these colors, like bought some blue and some green. And I'm simply going to put everything out in some piles and get everything colored, looked at, fixed up today and tomorrow. That's the plan. And I'm really happy that the sun is out because then everything can dry outside in the sun. I need to look at everything. I have like a wool cardigan that has some discoloring on the back that I can't get off. I have like some of these things are so lovely. I have this beautiful vintage skirt that also has some stains. This one is really pretty. Amazing 70s dress, but with some very, where were those? Yeah, it has some ugly discoloring here on the front. I think this would be really pretty in blue. A lot of these tops has embroideries or lace details. Olive green. This one's also adorable and it has blue flowers, so I'm going to put it over in the blue pile. Let's try blue. Could become a set, this one. I also have this red Austrian dress. Blue. It's another big stain on the front. Going into blue. Skirt, olive green. Emerald green, olive green and jeans blue pile. As it turns out, this is not going to work on wool. And it's only going to cover 600 grams of textile, and I have 2 in each color, so I might not have enough of these. Time will show. I have to prioritize. There is one here that I'm so excited to see in emerald green. Has some really pretty embroidered details. This is more than 1,200 grams. I'll pick some things. 300, 500, and then 2 light tops. Yeah. Let's do the rinse first, and then when everything is damp, then we can do the coloring. Okay, I read to divide the color as much as possible. It's a good idea to take this out, open up the bumps, and then not just open up the bump, but pour it out inside the machine. And then back with the textile that's now damp. See you in an hour. While the washing machine is doing its thing, maybe I should do my thing and get my sunflowers planted into some bigger pots. These are only gonna be around 30 to 50 centimeters tall, but they still need bigger pots in order to grow well, and some more soil, of course. So I'm gonna do that outside. Should be a little bit warmer by now. Cool. Okay, you look good. And now the rinse to get leftover dye out. Just going to pick out the most important pieces. This is also where I put the wool cardigan that's not going to be dyed, so I don't really know what I'm going to do with that. This is going to look so pretty in olive. How much do I have here? Think I'm going to be okay. It's the first time I've ever had olive dye. I have a feeling I'm really going to like it. So that's going to be the next batch. But this process is going to take some time. I do think I'm going to pop out and get 1 or 2 more of the bumps. I just decided to head out and get some more textile dye. I think olive green would be great. Then I can make a big batch of that color. It would help me in this process. cute.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by, it doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am whole?
I've had to give up on 2 pieces, or I know that this process isn't going to add enough value for it to make sense, and then I'm going to prioritize something else instead. Overall, this project is not one with a financial gain. It's definitely a hard project. If I did all of the math and the calculations, it makes no sense financially, but it makes no sense to me to have like beautiful cotton blouses with gorgeous details and then they have like a tiny stain, and if I didn't save it and it would end up in a thrift shop, maybe it would end up in a landfill, maybe it would just get burned. I think that's quite a shame. So I'm trying to fix up pieces where it makes sense for me as a vintage lover. And then I'm going to try not to think about the financial perspective, because it makes no sense, guys, just in case anyone was wondering. So we are ready for batch olive, and I hope it's going to look as good as emerald green, because it looks amazing out there. And I now have 4 bumps. So 2.4 kilos of clothing, just around that, and 4 bumps. Did I just make this process easier for myself by taking a color I already had? I did. Well done, Elise. So first is the rinse. It looks like a very dark green at the minute. Whoa. My period craving of the day. A glass of chocolate milk. I was obsessed with chocolate milk until the age of 25, I think. So weird enough, this is what I'm craving today. I'm also craving some sun. Oh, this is the best part. This is lighter. Oh, beautiful. so beautiful. I've made it to the last batch, jeans blue, and it's gotten so warm outside that I think everything is going to dry pretty quickly. So yeah, it's the afternoon. It's taken me all day to do this, but it's going to be so beautiful. I'm going to turn it into a collection next week. Just feels good to save some beautiful vintage pieces. So last ones. I have now completed this week's upcycling project and I'm overall really happy with the result. Nothing came out of the machine even more stained than before or without any color change. And if you're thinking, I would love to see everything on, you have to be a bit patient. Everything will be listed in next week's collection. But I have picked out some things that I would love to try on and show you now. Start out with emerald green that I will personally call turquoise. Yeah. What a difference some dyeing makes. Both top and skirt has taken the color really well. It's not the same size though, so it's not going to be a complete set. The top is a size medium and the skirt is an extra small. But both look beautiful in their new color. I've now changed into olive green, and if we compare these two blouses, it gets very clear how big of an impact the fabric composition has to the final result. The one I'm wearing is a very warm green tone, where this one is a lot more muted and all of the small floral embroideries have gone dark green. This is 100% cotton. This is a mix of something. The tag is gone. It's a common thing in vintage pieces. So both are beautiful and both have taken the color really well, and they were both worth it. Both of these are also approved. Did I say that this one is pretty? It's so pretty. I've now changed to blue, and I did stretch it a bit too far when I tried on this dress. It does not fit me. It's an extra small, but it's beautiful and it did take the color really well. So did this embroidered cotton blouse. I had a feeling it was going to look beautiful. It definitely does. So both of these have been approved. Really happy with the result. They look great. This is the one I've been most excited about. Well, it looks beautiful. The stain has been covered. It's taken the dye really well. I love that the top is similar to the green one, where the embroideries has taken more dye and has gone darker. It's gorgeous. It's been brought back to life and it really deserved it. I've had it laying around for maybe 2 years, so this was about time. It's gorgeous. After a very successful try on, I can't wait to bring everything to the showroom and style it up and photograph it next week. It's going to feel like the final reward for this project, and it's of no secret that I am hoping that these things can get sold and live a long life in someone's wardrobe. It's what these pieces deserve, and it's wild to think that 24 hours ago this could all have gone into waste, or now there is a new chance. I'm happy. So this week's video is coming to an end. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. It was a lot of work. This week's vintage collection is called Roses Are Meant to Be Red, and it's a beautiful collection of red vintage pieces. So you can find them down below. I'm gonna leave a link. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next week. Bye guys.